To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.
Hello guys, welcome back to the 2019 Business and Accounting Northwestern Province. Well, I don't normally say Business and Accounting Studies because that is what you clicked to come to this video, right? Yeah, Business and Accounting Studies. We are doing provincial papers these days, and this is the 2019 Northwestern Provincial paper. And up to now, we have done 5 chapters. This is the last chapter because this is the last question of 2019 NW paper. Now, let me write it down for you. Let's write it down here. 2019 NW Northwestern third term paper. This is the third term paper. Third term. And which paper is this from the 2 papers? Which paper is this from the 2 papers? I mean, you get first paper and second paper, right? This is the second paper, of course. Of course, this is the second paper. And we are finishing the second paper, paper 2, today. Because, as you can see, this is the last question of the second paper. 7th question. Right. Here we go. Question number 7. Roman number 1. A. Name 2 financial statements which are prepared by a business. Easy questions, theory questions. Let's get it over with in few seconds. As I always say, don't take your valuable time for the questions for which you know the answers. If you know the answers for the questions, don't think twice, just write it down. You know that financial statements are prepared by any business, and there are profit-oriented businesses and non-profit-oriented businesses, right? Yeah, in those businesses, mainly the difference is name of the statements. Statements are the same. Yeah, you know that, right? Statements are the same, but names are a little different. Yeah, in profit-oriented businesses, we prepare profit or loss statement and statement of financial position, right? So let's write profit or loss statement. Profit or loss statement. You can always say statement of profit or loss. It doesn't matter. Profit or loss statement or statement of profit or loss. Right? Yep. Sometimes students, you sometimes call it SOPL. I use it too. So I use it too. I call it SOPL because that is like short. SOPL means statement of profit or loss. SOPL. Yeah. And then we have the next statement, second statement, statement of financial position. Statement of financial position. Here we go. Yeah. And you guys call it sometimes SOFP. And I use it too. Short forms are easy. So, SOPL, SOFP. Don't write the short forms only in your exam paper. Huh? No. Short forms only will not be accepted. You have to write the full names. Next question. Paid rupees 10,000 as insurance charges of Damit's business. Insurance charges paid 10,000. During the year 2018. And further 3,000 should be paid. What do you think? It's an accrued expense. What else? Paid 10,000, okay? Here we have paid 10,000, see? As insurance charges. It is an expense, no? Of course, it is an expense. See, insurance charges. Insurance is an expense for any business. For any business. Yeah, that's right. So, this insurance charges had been paid 10,000 by Damit's business. And further 3,000 is accrued, not yet paid. See, further 3,000 should be paid. What are they asking? Write the journal entry to record accrued insurance. Oh my God. In this type of a question, sometimes you can go wrong. You know why? You end up thinking about the paid insurance and you record the double entry of paid insurance. I have seen it, Some students, they get confused. So, paid insurance is not the double entry that we should write here. We should write the double entry for accrued insurance. See? Further 3,000 should be paid, which means accrued 3,000. What is the journal entry? Journal entry means double entry to record accrued insurance. Journal entry means the double entry to record accrued insurance. Let's write it down. It is an expense. Insurance expense. Insurance is an expense. So, insurance expense account. Insurance expense account should be debited. You know why? Why? Because it is an expense. Yeah. Insurance expense account should be debited. 3,000. Paid or not, the expenses, all the expenses relevant for the accounting period, let's say January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. For this accounting period, all the expenses, paid or not, incurred expenses should be recorded in financial statements when calculating the profit or loss of that period. That is why we debit this 3,000 although it is unpaid, we debit it to record it as an expense. Then because it is unpaid, accrued insurance, see, because it is unpaid, we record it and we record it in a separate account called accrued insurance. we record it in a separate account called accrued insurance account. In the credit side, accrued insurance credit, 3,000. Why is it credit, accrued insurance account? Why is it credit? Why is it credit? Because it is a liability. Done. Next question. Wait. Can you see this? You can see this, right? Yeah. Roman number 1 is done. This is Roman number 2. 100 members are in Minimuthu Sports Club and the monthly membership fee is 50. 90 members have paid their membership fee during the year 2018. 100 members, Minimuthu Sports Club, membership fee. When you hear all these things, what do you... Yeah, that's right. You're correct. Who said that? You said that. Yeah, you are correct. These are non-profit organizations. That's what you said, right? Yeah, and that is correct. These are non-profit organizations. When you see these words, you have to realize what is this lesson, from which lesson the question is, given. 100 members, Minimuthu Sports Club. These are the words that you can notice and you can recognize that this question is from non-profit, not-for-profit organizations. Yep. Now what are they asking? What's the amount of membership fee received in cash during the year? Okie dokie. What is the amount of membership fee received? Now, notice this. Received in cash. This is what they're asking. Received in cash. So, you have to see whether all 100 members have paid or whether there are any unpaid amount. There is. See, 90 members have paid their membership fee during the year, which means 10 members have not yet paid. 10 members have not yet paid. Out of 100, only 90 paid. So 10 not yet paid. You can't take that 10 because they have not yet paid. So take 90 only. Let's take 90. A, what are they asking? What is the amount of membership fee received, right? Received in cash. So as I said, if 100 members, although 100 members are there, in Minimuthu Sports Club, only 90 members have paid. So guys, 90 members have paid, which means 90 into how much? 90 into 50. Yeah, right? 50. 50, because 50 is the membership fee. Yeah. No. Wrong. Guys, did you notice this? 50 is the membership fee, but that is monthly. Monthly membership fee is 50. You will go wrong at this point if you take 50. Because they're asking, what is the amount of membership fee received during the year? During the year. What you should do is first calculate annual. Come on. Right. Annual membership fee. Calculate annual membership fee per member. Annual membership fee per member. How do you calculate it? Take monthly membership fee. Take it and multiply by 12. Easy, no? Take it and multiply by 12. 50 multiplied by 12. How much is it? 600, no? 600. Yeah. Then take the membership fee received by multiplying by 90 members. Now membership fee, amount of membership fee received in cash. Received 600 multiplied by 600 into 90, because 90 members have paid, and you get 0, 0, 0, 54,000. Correct or not? Do your calculations, okay? Don't wait until I do the calculations. I take time because I have to align the numbers and choose the colors and all. 0, 0, 0, 54, 9 times 6, 54,000. That is the membership fee received. Yeah, received 54,000. That's it. Correct. Now we are going to the next question, part B. Part B is asking us, what is the amount of membership fee recognized in the income statement during the year? Okay, how do you calculate that? How do you do that? How do you do that? Part B. Amount of membership fee recognized in the income statement. Guys, you know that income statement means that is the profit or loss statement of a non-profit, not-for-profit organization. Profit or loss statement. We don't say profit or loss statement, we say income statement in not-for-profit organizations. That you know, right? Yeah. So in the profit or loss statement or income statement, we do not record the received amount or the membership fee received in cash. No. We record the relevant income for the year, received or not, the correct relevant amount, full amount. That means amount of membership fee received, not received, I'm sorry. Amount of membership fee relevant for the year, that should be recorded in the income statement. 100 members into annual membership fee per member 600. Got it? So annual membership fee in the income statement, I'll just write IS, not IS. It stands for income statement. Okay, 600 is the annual membership fee per member, and 100 members are there, so 600 multiplied by 100. Answer is 60,000. Got it? That's how you do it. Right out. Next question. Can you see this? Can see this, right? 60,000. That is the annual membership fee. That is in the income statement for the year. Third part, following trial balance prepared by Rasoda, whatever, Rasoda's business as at 31st December 2018. All right, so when you see trial balance, you know that this is the financial statement. Question. Yep. This is the financial statement. Question. So, a statement of profit or loss and statement of financial position is coming your way, right? It's coming our way. Let's do this thing. Right? Okay. Let's do it. We have additional information right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We have a stock as at 31st December. We know that this is the closing stock. 2, accrued electricity expenses 1,000, and accrued employees salary 5,000. Accrued expenses, we know what to do. Yeah, we know, right? Third one, building depreciation 10% annually. Depreciation, what is required? What's required? Profit or loss statement for the year and statement of financial position. As we know, these are the financial statements. Guys, 8 marks, right? So for some people, this is the difficult question. You know, they always say, sir, financial statement, Prabhat sir, I never balance it. This is the palm karapu prashna. Duh. If you think that it's difficult, and if you don't practice these questions, you know, if you don't get help from, you know, from a teacher or from a friend, and if you like, you don't select this question, you will never balance it. These I don't know, for me, or for those guys who have figured it out, how to, you know, work out this question. For those guys, this question is easy. Of course, what else? So figure it out, how to do a financial statements. You know, there are certain steps. Level 1, step 1, step 2, step 3. You go step by step. And if you go in the correct, proper way, this question is easy. I'm serious. This question is easy. But if you have given up this question, don't select this question when you get the paper. Better you figure it out. Yeah? Do it with me. Do the question with me. Right? Okay. Now children, as we know, this is a sole trader. Always you will be given a sole trader business, just like Rasoda's business. And the trial balance is given to you first. But you don't start the question with the trial balance. No, you don't start the question with the trial balance. You know that. You start the question with the additional information right here. Start it with the additional information. But first of all, this is the first step. Now I'm going to give you the steps. First step is, children, don't even start the additional information. First of all, label the trial balance items. Label the trial balance items. Sales, debtors, creditors, purchases, carriage, stock, bad debts, electricity. Bam, bam, boom. There are like 10, 12 items in the trial balance. First, label them. Okay. What I mean by labeling is mention in front of each item to which statement should you enter them. And write down on the paper itself. Write down in front of the item. Example, sales should go to profit or loss. So just write P&L. Debtor should go to SOFP. Then you can write FP. Creditors also SOFP. Purchases P&L. Carriage inwards P&L. Stock. This is the opening stock. 1st January. Notice those things, profit or loss. Bad debts, profit or loss. Electricity, profit or loss. Labeling, labeling the items. Label them. Don't take, too much time like I'm doing. Do it quickly. Electricity, P&L. Salaries, P&L. All the incomes and expenses go to P&L. Profit or loss. Right? So just write P&L. Bank loan is a liability, but I can't teach you this adjustment, right? There is an adjustment. You know that. Do you know that? There is an adjustment here. I can't teach you the adjustment right now. There is a separate video on YouTube for financial statements. You can go and watch that. In that video, that sir explains how to tackle this adjustment. There is an adjustment right here. The bank loan interest adjustment. Okay. So according to that, guys, when you calculate the interest, according to this interest rate, 10%, the interest goes to the P&L, bank loan interest, and the bank loan goes to SOFP, financial position statement. Okay, right? Yeah, got it. and there's a bank loan interest underneath bank loan, separate item called bank loan interest. This bank loan interest is connected to the bank loan 10%. In other words, let me make it simple. This 10% given here with the bank loan is the bank loan interest rate. Interest rate. So the interest, bank loan interest which is given under is connected to the 10% given above. Okay, I'll explain it when we do it. Discounts allowed again should go to P&L. Land goes to FP, financial position statement. Motor vehicle also FP. Motor vehicle provision for depreciation FP, financial position statement. Cash balance also financial position statement. Capital also financial position goes to statement of financial position. Now we know to which statement each item should be entered. Next step is going through the adjustments. Additional information means adjustments. We normally call them adjustments. Let's take the adjustments. Wait. Second step is drawing the statements. Not taking the adjustments. First draw the statements. Okie dokie. Let's take a separate slide, right? Blank slide right here. Let's draw the statements from this corner. 1 SOPL, 1 SOFP. Three columns for the amounts. 3 columns, right? Again in the SOFP2, you need 3 columns. One, 2, 3. There we go. SOPL, SOFP. 2 statements side by side. Name the statements. Rasoda, ROSORASODA, Rasodas. That's the name, right? So that's business. Statement of look at that F. It's ugly. Rasodas business. Statement of profit or loss. Profit or loss. For the year ended. Don't write asset. Don't write asset here. For the year ended 31st December 2018. That's how you write the name. Now, the next statement. Rasoda's business statement of profit or loss. No. Statement of financial position, right? Statement of financial position. Position. As at 31st December 2018. Name the columns: cost, provision for depreciation, and carrying value. Yeah. Okay, dokie. You can't start the question without drawing the formats fully, okay? Let's draw the actually we have done drawing. We are done with drawing, but we should mention the items. Yeah, the main items in each statement. Here we go. Sales is on top of the profit and loss statement. Then under that you should have cost of sales. You should have this cost of sales. Yeah, and cost of sales is subtracted. Cost of sales is, it should be subtracted. That's why you should mention the minus mark symbol, or you can write less in words. I just put a minus mark here, just like this. Okay. Then under cost of sales, you have more items like opening stock. To that, you should add purchases. And I always tell you this thing, I always say, don't forget to leave couple of lines under purchases. Don't forget to leave a couple of lines under purchases. For purchase related expenses, leave a couple of lines. Then minus or subtract closing stock. Okay. Got it or not? What I said. Leave a couple of lines here for purchase related expenses. If you want, you can write down the purchase related expenses like carriage, inwards, loading, unloading expenses. Those ones, okay? Leave 2 lines. Then closing stock. Then the answer of the trading section, that means this section of the profit and loss statement, the final, not the final answer, the gross profit comes here. Gross profit comes here. Okay. Okay. Can you see the gross profit? Can you see the gross profit? Can't see it because we didn't calculate it yet. Then you should add other incomes. Leave at least 2 lines for other incomes. And then minus other expenses. Minus other expenses. Don't write other expenses, minus expenses. Expenses. Okay, these are all headings, my dear son. These are all headings. Don't cut the headings, underline the headings. Underline. These are all headings, okay? There can be many items under other incomes, and under other expenses, you should write those expense categories. Write the expense categories. Do you know what are the expenses categories? Yeah, we know. We know. Under expenses, we get distribution expenses. I'll just write distribution expenses like this. Then we get administration expenses. Leave 5 lines, maybe 6 lines, more than enough, okay, for distribution expenses. Then admin expenses also, you can leave 5-6 lines, more than enough. Admin expenses. Then we get financial expenses. Financial expenses. And other expenses is another category. I'll just keep space for that. These are all headings, as I always tell you. Keep them underlined. Don't cut them. Keep them underlined. Again, you cut them. Again. No. That is properly underlined. Okay. Keep them underlined because those are headings. I mean, like the main categories of expenses. And we need to extend the lines a little bit like that. Okay, right. There we go. This is the profit or loss statement. Yeah. And we are going to the next statement. Statement of financial position. To fill up this one. Non-current assets. Then current assets. Then if you want, you can write total assets. Yeah. So non-current assets on top. Leave at least 3-4 lines for non-current assets. Next heading is current assets. Current assets. Then you get total assets. you get total assets. All are headers, headers, headers. Keep them, bam, bam, boom, total assets. Got it? Got it. Next part, which means the lower part, equity and liabilities part. Equity and liabilities. Header. Okay. Under that we get capital plus net profit minus drawings. Yeah. Finally, at the bottom we get non-current liabilities, then current liabilities. We go. Here we go. Done. Done. Non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Right? You want to see it, the entire thing? Nice and shine. Here we go. Nice and shine. Rule your formats just like this in this order. That is the second step. Now we can go to the question and take it from the adjustments. Yeah. First adjustment, number 1. The closing stock. Here we go. Stock as at 31st December, 20,000. This is the closing stock. We know where to put the closing stock. It should go to both statements, which means to profit and loss statement and SOFP. Every adjustment, every additional information should go to both statements. So we're gonna make it bigger, drag it here. Okie dokie. Put the closing stock right here. We know the closing stock is here, right? In the gross profit section. Or we call it the trading account, trading section. Closing stock. Put it to the next column, the second column. 20,000. Within brackets. The closing stock or inventory. This is the profit or loss statement. See, can you see this? And it should go to current assets of statement of financial position. Closing stock. Put it to the next column, the second column, 20,000. Second column, 20,000. Got it? Got it. Next adjustment. Accrued electricity expenses 1,000 and accrued salaries 5,000. Now, guys, accrued expenses, we know. Prepaid expenses, we know. Accrued expenses should be added to that relevant expense given in the trial balance. Accrued expense, accrued values should be added to that expense given in the trial balance. This expense, electricity, is given in the trial balance. 1,000 here should be added to that. 1,000 here should be added to that. I mean the electricity which is given in the trial balance. Again, there is another accrued value. Salary is 5,000. Let's go and add them. Let's go and add 1,000 to electricity. Here we go, electricity. Add 1,000. Can you see this 1,000? Can you see this? It's like too small, too tiny for you. No, you can see it, right? 4,000 plus 1,000, it's 5,000. Employee salaries, 15,000 plus, there was 5,000 accrued. Add that 5,000. Right. Okay. Then take the electricity and employees' salaries. After ticking them, don't forget to tick and take. When you take an item from the trial balance, tick and take. Electricity ticked 5,000. Salaries 15 plus 5, 20,000. Electricity should go to expenses. But under which expenses? Admin expenses. Okay. Electricity expense 5,000. Salaries, the next one was salaries. Salaries also should go to admin. Employee salaries, that was 20,000, right? Yeah, as I can remember. Yeah, salaries was 20,000. Let me erase this admin and write it clearly like this. Admin means administration. Okay, this is a short form. Okay. Under that you get electricity expenses and salaries, 20,000. Here we are now. We recorded in the profit or loss statement the total electricity expenses and total salaries. But is it over now? No, it's not over. We should enter these values. So we have taken the accrued electricity and accrued salaries. Done. Next adjustment. Third one. Now children, I have to tell you this. I must tell you this. There is a mistake, a small mistake again on this paper. Okay, small one. Can be a printing mistake, can be a typing mistake, when the paper was set, when the paper was typed by the typesetters. Mistakes happen. No? Mistakes happen. The mistake is here, right here. It should not be buildings. It should be motor vehicles. This error is in the paper, the 2019 Northwestern Province, this paper. Last question, question number 7. Adjustments, additional information. In the additional information, third additional information or the last additional information. Buildings. Instead of buildings, it should be motor vehicles. Instead of buildings, here it should be motor vehicles are depreciated 10%. Yep, now it's okay. I checked the Sinhala medium paper, the same paper in Sinhala medium. We have the Sinhala medium paper also in DP. It's uploaded now on YouTube. Okay, that is done by Chaturanga sir, right? I checked that Sinhala medium paper, and in the Sinhala medium paper it is okay, it is correct. Motor vehicles are depreciated 10%. Yep. All right. Now, let's go and see in the trial balance. See, an asset, non-current asset called building is not even given in the trial balance. Yeah. Okay. So let's take motor vehicles. Find motor vehicles. Motor vehicles are here. Motor vehicles are here. See, motor vehicles are here. 200,000. Take that 200,000 and depreciate 10%. 200,000 into 10%. 10 over 100. Answer is 20,000. 200,000 into 10%. Answer is 20,000. What is this? This is depreciation. Okay. What is this? This is depreciation. Depreciation of motor vehicle, 20,000. It is an expense. We know that depreciation is an expense. We know that. Yeah. But don't take only 20,000. Check whether a provision of depreciation is given. In the trial balance, it is given. See, it should go to SOFP, motor vehicle provision for depreciation. 80,000 is here. Okay. First, let's enter the expense 20,000 for this year in distribution expenses of the profit or loss statement. This 20,000 is an expense. Expenses go to profit or loss statement. And because this is motor vehicle depreciation, which expense? It should be a distribution expense. Motor vehicle depreciation. Let's enter under distribution expenses motor vehicle depreciation. How much? There was 20,000 which we calculated. Now, just like I showed you, the provision is 80,000 here. Got it? That should be added to this 20,000 because provision means the accumulated or added up depreciation of motor vehicle for the entire period. What I mean by entire period, what I mean is up to now for the past years, added up depreciation means it is the provision for depreciation, 80,000. So, in the SOFP, statement of financial position, Not only the depreciation for this year, 20,000, which we calculated just now. Not only this 80,000 also should be mentioned, because in the SOFP we show the motor vehicles or the non-current assets at their, we must show the motor vehicles, the book value or the carrying value of the motor vehicle after the total depreciation is subtracted, after the total depreciation is deducted. That's why we should take the entire depreciation with the provision 80,000. First, motor vehicle cost 200,000, then provision for depreciation is 100,000 because why? Because why 100,000? Why? Because this 80,000 was added to the 20,000 here. This 80,000 was added to the 20,000 that we calculated. Yeah, 80,000 plus 20,000, it's 100,000. Done. So we took the provision 2 and we took the motor vehicle cost. This 200,000 also we have taken. This 80,000 also we have taken. That means we must tick. Motor vehicle 200,000 we have taken. Provision also we have taken 8,000. Yeah, in the SOFP only. Alright. Alright. Then motor vehicles depreciation adjustment also done. It's done. Now it's up to us to take the items of the trial balance and finish it off. It's up to you. No, me too. I mean, I'm going to do it too. Right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Shall we? Take the items of your trial balance and put them in the relevant statement. First, let's take sales and it should go to P&L. 450,000. Sales is on top. 450,000 should be mentioned on the third column. Last column. Guys, don't forget to mention those, don't forget to mention the rupee value, RS value, RS, rupee value. The rupee sign. Yeah. What I mean by rupee sign, rupees. The amount columns, the columns that we have for values for those columns, put the rupee sign. And sales 450,000 in the last column. Done. Sales done. Take debtors 40,000, creditors 30,000, both in the SOFP. Now we know, we have already labeled them. Debtors 40, creditors 30. Go to SOFP. Yeah. Debtors should be under current assets 40. Creditors should be under current liabilities 30. Creditors 30,000. Done. Tick them, ticked. Next purchases should that should go to the P&L. Purchases 80, carriage inwards 5, and closing stock. No, opening stock. Because see, 1st January stock is the opening stock. 25. Take all 3 of them to the P&L. See how easy now, because we have labeled already. Yeah. 80,000, 5,000 and 25,000. Purchases, carriage inwards and opening stock. All 3 items should be on top. See, purchases 80,000, carriage inwards. See, that's why we left some space. I told you not to forget to leave space for purchase related expenses. I showed you and I told you to leave a couple of lines. Carriage inwards 5,000. Opening stock is already here. We have mentioned opening stock here. You can put it to the second column or to the first column. 25,000. $25,000. Done. All 3 items recorded. Purchases 80, carriage inwards 5,000 and opening stock 25,000. Bad debts 3,000 and that is a expense. Bad debts. Don't go to subtract this 3,000 from the debtors now. Don't. If the bad debts are given in the trial balance, which means it is already recorded and subtracted from debtors. Just you think like that. If bad debts are given in the trial balance, don't subtract from debtors. Don't subtract from debtors. If it is given in the trial balance, okay, just put the bad debts to expenses. Bad debts should go to which expenses? Bad debts should go to distribution expenses. Bad debts 3,000. If the bad debts, if a bad debt is given in additional information, if a bad debt is given right here, if a bad debt is given, then you must put this to distribution expenses as well as should be subtracted from financial statement, should be subtracted from statement of financial position, should be subtracted from debtors, okay, in the statement of financial position. If the bad debt is given here, yeah, in additional information, but if it is given in the trial balance, only mention it under expenses as a distribution expense. Do not subtract from the debtors in SOFP. Got it? I'm making these things so serious. Not so serious. Just remember how to enter the items. Electricity already entered because it is ticked. See, employee salary is already ticked. That is also entered. Bank loan adjustment. Now, calculate 10% out of 100,000. I know when you calculate 10% out of 100,000, It's 10,000. Okay, 10,000 is the interest. That is the bank loan interest. Interest is an expense and it is a financial expense. Yeah, financial expenses are here. Let's write it down under financial expenses, bank loan interest. I'm writing down bank loan interest and we calculated 10,000. Okay. And remember, as I told you guys, there is an adjustment here. I took the adjustment and I didn't do the adjustment, but I have underlined, see, and I have mentioned this with an arrow. In the bank loan, 10% is the interest rate, and we calculated the interest. We mentioned the interest in the SOPL, profit or loss statement. We mentioned under financial expenses. Not only that, but also pay attention to this, the next item. Again, there is a bank loan interest. What to do? We have done these things. This bank loan interest is the paid one. Paid interest is only 7,000. But we don't enter only the paid values for expenses. Only the paid amounts for expenses? No, we don't enter only the paid value. We enter the total relevant full expense for the year. That is 10,000. That is 10,000. See? We didn't do the calculation, but 10% out of bank loan 100,000 is 10,000. We already entered that for expenses. Now this bank loan interest is the paid value. Paid is only 7,000, but we know that the interest expense is 10,000, which means there is an accrued of 3,000. That 3,000 should go to SOFP. Where is it? SOFP under current liabilities. Accrued bank loan interest. $3,000. Yep, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. So we are done with that item. The bank loan should be mentioned. This 100,000 should be mentioned in the SOFP. Did we mention that in the SOFP? Under non-current liabilities? No, we forgot that. But we entered the interest. Entered the interest. That is done. This is done. Let's go and mention this too. This one in the SOFP. This one. The bank loan. Where? Right here. Non-current liabilities. Bank loan. 100,000. Done. 3,000 bank loan interest accrued amount also done. Finally, we have the last few items. Discounts allowed should go to distribution expenses, 3,000. Land, oh my god, 300,000. Let's put discounts allowed. Discounts allowed or discounts given, 3,000. And land should go to SOFP. Under non-current assets, see, I left some space for non-current assets because I knew that there is a land and I left that space for the land. Why I left some space on top? Guys, why did I leave some space on top for the land? Because we have to mention the assets, non-current assets and current assets, both assets. We have to list down according to the liquidity order. The liquidity order. Can't teach you liquidity order now. You have to go and check out that lesson. Liquidity order. There is an order to mention the list of assets. There's an order. Yeah. All right. Land is already mentioned. Motor vehicles is already mentioned. Motor vehicle provision for depreciation, that is also already taken. See, that's why it is ticked. Last two, cash balance, take it to SOFP and capital also to SOFP. 72,000. Cash balance 50, capital 72, both in the SOFP. Cash balance is the last item of current assets, 50, and capital is right here. Should go to the second column, 72, as I can remember. Yep, it was 72. Capital, 72. Now all the items are taken and just check whether all the items are ticked. Tick, 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 tick. Everybody's ticked. Right, let's go. Let's finish off the statements. Let's finish off the statements. First, we need to calculate the gross profit. Let's take the gross profit. Take the addition and calculate the cost of sales. Yeah. Opening stock 25,000 plus 80,000. That is 105,000. Carriage inwards 5,000. 110,000. From 110,000 minus the closing stock. This 110,000 is known as cost of goods to be sold. 110,000 is known as the cost of goods to be sold, 110. From that, minus 20,000 and you get cost of sales. 110 minus 20, 110,000 minus 20. It's 90. Take the 90,000 to the next column. That is cost of sales. No. Don't draw lines here and there, okay? Keep it neat and tidy. Like that. 110 minus 20, answer is 90. 90,000 is the cost of sales. Now you must do is, what you must do, from sales minus cost of sales, 450 minus 90, it's 360. 360,000. And that is your gross profit. Here we go. The gross profit. The gross profit. Yep. That's it. Okay. Now that's beautiful. Okay. No other incomes. Come on. Put it up. Now you can see the gross profit right here on top. That is 360 No other income, so nothing to add here. Nothing to add to gross profit. Yeah? No. Only the subtractions are left now. We are left with subtractions. What to subtract? Expenses. Take the total expenses. First, distribution expenses. 20 plus 3 plus 3, 26,000. Then admin expenses. Electricity 5, salaries 20, 25. Then financial expenses. 10. Only 10,000 is there. Take the total expenses. 26,000 plus 25,000. 51,000 plus 10, 61,000. Okie dokie. From this, the gross profit 360, you have to minus or subtract 61,000. And the answer is 360 minus 61, 299,000. That is your net profit. Put it up, and mention the net profit transferred to capital account. $299,000. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now take it to the capital account and add it to capital. Here. Yeah. Not capital. 299,000 is the net profit. Right here. Can you see that? Yes, net profit is here. 299,000. Okay. Should add it to the capital, and the capital is 72,000 right here. Capital is 72,000. Let's add 299 plus 72. 371,000. 371,000. Okay. Now from the top of the SOFP, take land to the carrying value column because you don't have any depreciation of land. Take the 300,000 to the carrying value, and motor vehicles 200,000 minus 100. 100,000 is remaining. Take the total of the columns non-current assets. Even if you don't take the cost column and provision for depreciation column, it doesn't matter because you only need the carrying value column. But take the totals, take the additions and mention 300 plus 200,000, it's 500,000. Here only 100,000 is the provision for depreciation. This column is the column that matters, the column that we need. So abracadabra, take it, that is 400,000 plus current assets total. How much? 40 plus 20, 60. 60 plus 50, 110. Non-current assets plus current assets, 510 400,000 is total assets. 400,000 plus 110 510. That is your total assets. See, aligns nicely. Yeah. So you have to practice, drawing formats, and you'll get the formats. I mean, the order of things eventually, not at once. Total assets. Let's balance this, shall we? Put it up a little bit more. Okay, let's balance it. Now take the capital and equity and liabilities section. This section, we have already taken the capital and the net profit. Addition 371. No drawings, nothing. Now take the non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Non-current, we have bank loan 100,000. Current, we have 5,000 plus 1,000, 6,000. 5 plus 1, 6. 6,000 plus 30, 36. 36 plus 3, 39. 39,000. 39,000. Get this line down. Extend it. Okay. Okay. 39,000 is the current liabilities total plus non-current liabilities. We get 139,000. And what we do is we add equity and liabilities. How much do we get? Let's take the total. 371 plus 139. 371 plus 100, 471. 471 plus 39, it's 510. Here we go. You have a straight up balance sheet. What do you call this? SOFP. Earlier we used to call it balance sheet because we have to balance it. Now it is balanced. Okay. There we go. Total assets tally with the equity and liabilities. Guys, this is the 2019 Northwestern paper of third term. No, I should say it in this way. This is the 2019 Northwestern Business and Accounting paper of third term. Yeah, that's how it is. All right, so this is the end of the paper. I'm going to see you soon with another paper. Northwestern, maybe Western, maybe Central, provincial papers. Last question, the 7th question. We have done the financial statements of this paper. If you want to see, have a look at the entire answer. It looks like that. All right, it's balanced and looking pretty with all the colors. Yeah. Likewise, we are going to do the rest of the provincial papers. As I always say, these questions from these provincial papers, Western Province papers, and these are the provincial papers, might be, they might appear on your exam, O-level paper. So do get together with me and work out these papers. I'm going to see you with another one soon. Until then, do your work. As I always say, do your work. When you work, you work. When you play, you play. See you. See you soon. Have a good time. Thank you.
To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.